Good morning on another beautiful sunny Gold Coast day here in Queensland, Australia. Wouldn't be anywhere else for all the rice in China. What a great place we live in here in Australia. Today I just want to have a little talk about appreciation and gratitude, and how easy it is to overlook or over taking into account how we live in Australia or in a Western society where it's governed by a decent democracy. It's so easy to get caught up in everyday struggle and our feelings and our thoughts and our fears and our uncertainties and not knowing what our life is about, mental illness, being attacked with negative framework of words coming into your system or your body or your head or into your brain or wherever they come from, and they magnetise to you. It's a challenge, and the way I found to help in that challenge is to always stay grateful and to always stay appreciative. You know, if you were living over in some African country, and the things we take for granted, like running water, good sewerage systems, our system with collecting garbage, and much more. You know, we can, here in this Western society, we can walk out on the street and, you know, bad things do happen to people, but the chances are you're going to be okay. You know, we haven't got people running into our house always trying to attack us and kill us, and we're living in a lawless society. You know, to have fresh water, to come out of a tap, to have a hot shower that you can go to any time and wash yourself. To have the ability to have a washing machine and to use that washing machine to have clean clothes, to have toilet paper. To have anything at our disposal in supermarkets where we can buy, to have a government that can balance our budgets to keep inflation where it needs to be, and interest rates, and basically the management of the country. There's a lot of countries out there that haven't got the governance. There's so much corruption in these autocratic societies, and that's that's why people don't appreciate and are not grateful in these in these other governances where it's not based on a Western society government. because they don't trust it. And it's okay not to trust governments, but you can still appreciate that we can go to a shop and we can buy anything, or we can go for a walk, or we've got access to good internet, we've got access to good entertainment, we've got access to going to bottle shops and buying some alcohol, or going to the pub. We've got access to a lot of good services in our lives. And the more we realise that, that happens through being grateful and appreciative of smelling the roses, of living in Australia, or other countries where, as I said, they conduct themselves under a Western democracy. There's a lot in being grateful and appreciative. It's hard when you can't see the value in what you're living in, or look at the bigger picture, that we fail to see when we're not appreciative, or we lose gratitude for the simple things. Going out, smelling the roses, going for a walk, looking at a sunset, looking at the ocean. Being appreciative and be grateful that you got kids. So why is it hard for some people to be grateful and appreciative of the life that they live? Well, I think why it's so hard for people not to be like that is they're not happy. And they haven't even thought of being grateful and appreciative, because I'm talking about, of course, being grateful and appreciative of things in our lifestyle, and what we have got, which is enormous. But for the people that don't see it that way, it doesn't matter where you put them. It doesn't matter what kind of things you show them. It doesn't matter what kind of gratitude or appreciative you can help people realise that they have enough in life, and they've got way more than other people in the world, well, some people in the world, that don't live under these opportunities to find more appreciation and gratitude. If you don't think that's enough to be content with in your life, to be grateful and appreciative of living in this country or a good Western democracy, then you're not happy. So what are the telltale signs of not being happy, with not finding gratefulness and appreciation? Well, one that comes to mind is that there's still things you've got to do in your heart. you have to set out on achieving more goals. But to do that, you have to believe somewhere within yourself that you have the ability to create that, to create those goals. And you know you can do it. You know it's quite possible that you can create things. And that will give you a form of appreciation that you know you can do it. And what makes you appreciate to things in life doesn't necessarily, as you probably know, isn't going to make other people appreciative of the same things that you're appreciative in life. But if you don't believe that you can't appreciate the hard work that you have done prior to getting your goals, then what's the hard work or the lessons for in between not having those goals and getting those goals? That's the reward. It's attaining them, and you know it's important to be grateful for that because it's hard work. Some people hang in for years and years and years and years and not break on through to what some of their goals are. So yeah, not yet achieving your goal, but even in those times, you can find things that you're grateful for and you're appreciative for along the way before that happens. So if you want to find things that you are grateful for, start writing them down. Start writing things down that you are grateful for and appreciate that you've got in your life. And, you know, stick them on your fridge, you know, like do something about it. And the more you can be confronted with what you're grateful for and what you can see in front of you each day through your effort and the work that you've put in, what you can be grateful for and appreciative for in life, it will make your life somewhat more content. It definitely will. And try not to compare what makes other people grateful and appreciation is going to work for you, because you know there's a big possibility that's not going to be the case. But work at that. Work at finding things that are grateful and appreciative for your life right now. And if you're not appreciative, well, keep finding. There's a lot of stuff you can find on YouTube about appreciation and feeling grateful. But I firmly believe gratefulness and appreciations in one life is one of the greatest full tanks of petrol any human can have. So I'll leave you with that. Have another beautiful day. Another, as I said, it's a gorgeous day in paradise. I'm appreciative, you know, I live on the Gold Coast, man. Shit, I live in Tugun. I live in the best part of the world. Got the beach just here. Got beautiful kids. Got a beautiful home. Good friends. Anyway, I'm not gonna start playing my own violin. I do that enough. Yeah, there's stuff you can find. Put in the work, write it down, put it up on your fridge, do something about it. Stick at it, stay committed to finding things, simple things that make you appreciative and grateful for a sensational life you got. You look after yourself. Take care now. All right, good having a yarn.